All right, so with the original 6 months coming to an end that I had with Spider Farmer, contacted them and they wanted to continue working. So I had another 32 episodes I'm gonna add to the mix, and we got ourselves some new stuff in the mail. Let's open it up and check it out. We'll set it up here, even though it's not gonna. Oh, there's a kitty. Even though it's not going to be used here, I'm going to set it up here so you can set it up, turn it on, check it out. But let's get to opening these up. Let's do this one first. It's probably the tent. So we got our poles and our hangers. We got our corners. We got a little extra, this must be a repair kit in case we need it. Yeah, that's what it feels like. And some, I like to use these for putting up my filters. They work really well for strapping your filters up. Got you a little. Brings you a little kit so you can kind of see, rotates, show you what else they got going on, shows you what best matches, and installation instructions. But I've set up a lot of these, so the only thing I really have to look for is it F to G. That's the only thing I really need to pay attention to. All right, let's assemble. So I just wanted to bring you guys to show you. They're actually individually packaged. So the one package contains these are your heights. Those are all your 3 heights, and then the next one is your crosses and your supports. I save these two and I put these inside my my powdered newt containers for the ones that are attract water a lot more. I'll add these in there so they don't get all messed up. Just a little tip that I do. So yeah, so as you see, it's a little shorter than the 2x4. That's totally good with me. I'm happy. Gives me a little more space for stuff above. Plus, it's not really necessary. It doesn't need to be that tall. I like to run my plants really short anyways. My light would probably be sitting here. Well, at completion, it's about normally where it sits anyway. So we're good to go. Same as the other tent. Nice big tabs, nice flap to try to stop light leaks. It's not really about light leaking, it's about light getting in. Yeah, it doesn't matter if light gets out during your lights on time. You don't want to have light getting in, so that helps. Kitty's still hanging around. No, don't be getting on that tent. Don't be getting on that tent. So, yes, you can go play in the box. Come in here. Put up our support bars. Oh. Boom, boom. Perfect. And then we'll tie our heaviest down to the top one. Yeah, that's solid. Now we have one more box. What's in the box? He's really curious about it. So if you guys are wondering what the pipe cleaners are, every time he's bad, he gets a pipe cleaner. So he hasn't been good enough to have a pipe cleaner taken off yet. He's a kitten, basically. He's just over He's not really kitten. He's just over 1, but he still plays fetch and he's still crazy. He's crazy can be. These are fantastic tents for the price. Discount codes are below if you want to check out. I'm using my dab tool so I don't actually go too far into it, like with a knife. But they got you covered anyways. It's probably because everybody does that. Ooh, yeah. Here we go. So we got our driver, along with our channels and our dimmer. Man, this looks like really nice gear. Here we go. What else is in the boat? I'll have to figure out what this is when I get to it. Never seen one of these. I've never seen one of these lights before. We got our hangers in the kit, along with the Ethernet cable. I guess that's so. I guess we want to daisy chain them together, maybe down the road. Boom. Here's our other side. Power cord. Oh yeah. These look like our light bars, baby. So, there's all your instructions. So yeah, this is the SE3000. So I'm gonna go through this and check it out, and we'll get to assembling it. Okay, so the first step you're gonna want to do is you make sure your plug is on the right side, and we just bring these down. Line them up, and they just snap in. Hopefully, I have to look into it, but hopefully this means that if the bars just snap in, then the bars can be replaceable. Cause that would be cool. Pull them back, actually. That works easier. I do glass work for a living. I just do this for a hobby, so I'm used to things that slap into place like that, like to have clips and everything. I don't know if it's too rough for this. It doesn't seem like it. All right. Is there one more bar? There we go. Now that you have that assembled, you just gotta plug these in. And lock them. There's a lock on them, so you twist the lock. This is really nice gear. Really nice. I like it. If this is the next, this was the improvement on the SF series, I would absolutely say it is, because this is really nice. I love this. All right. So another thing, let's go grab. Sheet. Draws. Now we're gonna grab our driver. And you notice how long this cable is. It's so you can actually mount this driver outside of your, you can mount the driver outside of your tent. It doesn't have to be on top. You can actually just have the light inside, which is really good. However, where I'm growing, I kind of want to have the heat, so I will leave the driver inside and I'll change it if need be. But if that's not necessary, then I'll keep going with it. Just got to take some of these off. Give me a second. So you just want to unscrew these tabs, knobs up here. So, these little clips that we had, they go into the bottom. And now, we'll just have those out slightly. Well, not really slightly, but all the way for now. And now, that's how we attach our driver. So I want to make sure I line it up so it's all the same. And it snaps in just like the uppers do. Boom, boom, boom. Oh. So, and that's how you come unattached. Real nice and snappy. Let's go the right way, guys. There you go. Now that that's down, just to make sure that we're in the center. All in all, this is very easy to set up. This is not complicated. Done more things that are much more complicated. This is actually more of a fun kind of thing to put together, to be honest. Alright. So I put it here so I have access to the front when I'm at, because I want to have it facing this way. So I actually can move it back if I really wanted to be totally OCD about it. So it's not so forward. There we go. Alright, so got that. Now we'll attach power cord. Again, on the bottom, you can't really mess that up. And it locks into place, so you know you're good. So I'm gonna have to, when I actually do finish it, what I will do is I'll twist tie this together or work it in so it's hanging up. And then this goes to our power cord right here. Just directly, boom, boom. And then that will go to your outlet. So let's get this hanging. So the next thing you're gonna wanna do is they supply everything you need here. So they give you these little middle hangers. My only thing about this is I wish I could actually connect these hangers from there to there instead of across this way, because I like putting my hangers side by side. If I did it that way, I wouldn't be able to have the Spider Farmer emblem showing outwards. It would have to go like this. So if I did it this way, then you can actually get it to go outwards like that. Again, it doesn't matter. It's more or less my OCD just doing its thing. Take this out. Push it up. Alright, so that one's ready. And here, make sure you have them ready, about the same height. That'll come out. Hook the one in the back first because it's going to be the harder one to reach afterwards. Being a 3x3, it's not going to be a big issue having the hangers front and back instead of side and side. But if it was a bigger tent, it'd start to have issues. So, the only reason why it's hanging side to side right now instead of being proper is because I got wires on top of it. It actually, bring you guys in here, show you. That right there is a perfect wire port. And I'm pretty sure that that's what it's intentionally there for. That's where we're going to be sticking all of our wires out of this tent instead of having to put it through with the air. I really like that that's there. Not a lot of tents I've noticed having a little one there. So keep it up. Let's get this all wired in and let's see what happens. Just like the grow tents, you'll find discount codes below to save some money on your checkout. Oh, here we go. So, I did do the measurements. It is 36 by 72. So we are 6 feet by 3 feet. So it's actually gonna work for my space a lot better not being bigger. Plus, look at our light. We have full coverage. Actually, if I move it back here a little bit, we're gonna have full light coverage on this tent. We have two switches here. We got external and I guess this goes to external, so we can flip it on. It automatically goes on full. I'll leave that off for now because it looks like we have a dimmer to off. Let's see, right there. So, go up, minimum. So, and then as we increase it to 20%, 40%, 60%, 80. See, that's getting really nice and bright now. There we go. We're at 100%. Again, I'll play with it so it's not lopsided once we get it all set up and in the tent. I'm gonna be hanging this up and above just to keep it out of the way. But I just wanted to kind of bring it in here and show you our new light. Check that out. So that's getting a nice even spread across our canopy. This is the SE3000 by Spider Farmer in the Spider Farmer 3x3. This will run our chem dog. Once the Princess at Sherbert is done, we will run our chem dog in here. So if you're just checking this out now and you're of legal age, make sure you can sign in, and I'll show you how to grow some plants with this. It's very nice.